Hi, I'm Joe Legee with Walker County Government. I'd like to take a few moments to talk with you about TSPLOST, the Transportation Special Purpose Local Option Sales Tax. On November 7th, voters will decide if they would like to use a dedicated funding source for road improvements and maintenance. You may be asking, I thought we already had TSPLOST. Well, we did, but it ended. The first TSPLOST ran from April 1st, 2018 until September 30th of 2022 and generated about $25 million for road improvements in Walker County and the cities of Chickamauga, Fort Oglethorpe, Lafayette, Lookout Mountain, and Rossville. Thanks to TSPLOST, the county was able to resurface over 118 miles of roads. And while that sounds like a lot, there are 674 miles of roads in unincorporated Walker County, which means the 850 or so roads that haven't been touched in years are all eligible to receive maintenance using TSPLOST funds. Restoring the TSPLOST would generate about $9 million a year for paving and transportation projects, including things like culvert replacement and striping. Of that $9 million, Walker County would receive 75%, or $6,750,000 annually. You can see the breakdown of what each city would receive on your screen. And Fort Oglethorpe is included here because there are about 360 people who live in the Walker County portion of Fort O. Sales tax is paid by visitors in addition to residents, so everyone who visits Rock City, Macklemore, or spends money while in the county for the Honeybee Festival, a Walker Rocks adventure, or a local school or sporting event helps fund road improvements instead of just property owners. The Walker County Board of Commissioners does not factor significant funding for road improvements into the county's millage rate. The board regularly rolls back the millage rate and uses new revenue from growth to lessen the burden on property owners. If the county were to use the millage rate to pay for road improvements, it would take an increase of 4.72 mills to create the same amount of revenue as TSPLOST. Now, unlike other special purpose sales taxes in Georgia, TSPLOST can only be used on transportation projects. In fact, state law mandates that TSPLOST dollars be kept in a separate account away from other funds for auditing purposes, and a detailed list of expenses be published once a year. That report can be found on our website. Now, on November 7th, voters will be asked to authorize a new Transportation Special Purpose Local Option Sales Tax. The ballot question looks like this. Shall a special 1% sales and use tax be imposed in the special district consisting of Walker County for a period of time not to exceed 5 years and for the raising of an estimated amount of $45 million for transportation purposes? A vote yes would authorize a new TSPLOST that would begin on April 1st of 2024, providing an opportunity to resume resurfacing projects in late 2024. The county has set a goal of resurfacing over 35 miles of roads annually with TSPLOST funds. Now, if you would like a list of all of the roads that the county has resurfaced using funds from the first TSPLOST, that is available in the description. We put a link there, as well as a link to the 2023 resurfacing list. We hope this has answered some of your questions with TSPLOST, but if you have additional questions, feel free to comment below. We'll keep an eye out and try to answer those as quickly as possible. Thanks for watching.